Don't call me cocky now, but I'm pretty good at washing dishes. Welcome. A new Korean dating reality TV show where they put hot singles on a deserted island.
이곳은 지옥도입니다.
They make it seem like it's a deserted island with very little means of survival.
진짜 지옥도 맞는 것 같아.
But in reality, it's more of a influencer's glamping vacay. They get organic fresh vegetables to cook in their little cauldrons.
음식 재료가 없어.
The producers were definitely like, okay, we can't make these Koreans struggle too much, so at least give them some doenjang. They even get two different water options.
오, 물.
물이구나.
물 맞아요.
Regular or ice.
얼음물이다.
뭐야. 오, 좋아요.
Even though it's a far walk away to get water, it's still better than nothing because look at shows like Survivor. They are literally given nothing. But there is a catch. They are not allowed to reveal their age or their profession until they reach paradise. Paradise is basically an overnight date at a hotel suite where the contestants can finally then talk about how old they are and what job they have.
아이돌?
They can order as much room service as they want. They could go in the hot tub or in the pool, drink alcohol, possibly get to sleep in the same king-size bed together. The fact that a girl asked a guy to just sleep in the same bed as her? My God. So not only do we get to see these singles stranded on an island, but they also have to do physical challenges. Reminds me so much of shows like Survivor or The Challenge, but with a terrace house aesthetic.
한국형 데이팅 프로그램이 아니라
맞아.
좀 약간 미시간 쪽.
So I get that the show is very reminiscent of an American dating show. However, Michigan? Like, I want to know what her experience was in Michigan for her to say that. Now, we have to talk about the contestants on this show. Clearly, you cannot be on the show unless you're hot.
엉덩이가 많이 이뻐가지고.
태닝은 여름.
And no, you are hot.
제 성격을 한마디로 표현하자면 귀엽고 섹시하다.
매력 포인트 3가지는 밝은 에너지, 공감 능력, 그리고 제 손.
What are my 3 charms? Positive attitude, my kindness, and my elbows? They're really pointy. One thing that is a given is that these contestants are all extremely attractive and good looking. However, a lot of the comments they make or a lot of the claims they make about themselves is a little bit questionable.
인기 많을 것 같아서 인기가 진짜 없는 것 같아요. 네.
What does that mean? Like, you could even hear the producer awkwardly laughing. I think what he meant was that a lot of people think I'm a player. And then he goes on to say how he's really good at household chores and many women find that charming.
집안일을 되게 잘해요. 뭐 빨래, 설거지 그런 거를 했을 때 또 이성 친구들이 저한테 또 많은 매력을 느꼈었던 것 같습니다.
Shouldn't this just be a responsibility that we all have as adults to be somewhat good at doing laundry and washing dishes? Like, if you're bad at doing all of that, ooh. Don't call me cocky now, but I'm pretty good at washing dishes. So one pattern that I saw very clearly with all the contestants is how they claim to be very direct and straightforward.
좀 더 적극적으로 어필을 해볼 것 같네요.
And they've also vocalized how they like people who are direct and straightforward.
마음 안에 있는 얘기나 머릿속에 있는 얘기를 이렇게 잘 표현하지 못하는 사람한테 매력을 많이 느끼지 못하는 것 같아요.
This I related to the most because I also appreciate when the person I like is very direct and straightforward. Let's say you're at the pool. You see two very good looking guys. The first guy dips his toe in the pool very shyly. Like, oh, the water might be cold. Maybe I'll just dip my toe in, see how it is, and then I'll make my decision after. And then there's the other guy who just goes running and does a huge cannonball into the pool, jumps right in, no fear. Which one would you be most attracted to? You tell me.
해맑고 그 퓨어한 순수한 네, 그런 눈을 가진 사람이 있어요. 그런 여성분 굉장히 좋아합니다.
Okay, this comment, imagine wanting the opposite of that. Oh yeah, I find it so hot when guys have scary, tainted
Murder eyes?
really turns me on. Wait, actually does that? Okay, so after everyone formally introduces themselves and gets to know each other, the contestants have to write an anonymous postcard to the person they're most interested in.
각 숙소에 비치되어 있는 엽서에 호감이 가는 이성을 향한 자신의 마음을 적습니다.
Now, this is really funny because you would think that everyone would just write a postcard to the person they had the best first impression of or the person who fits their ideal type the most because it's literally been a day or half a day at most. So they really haven't gotten to know each other that well. They also all claim to be very direct and straightforward. So wouldn't you just be direct in the person you're most attracted to and let them know? Of course not. This is why dating is so freaking hard because everyone always claims to be direct.
But then they still play games.
소연 씨한테 이렇게 투표를 했는데요. 뭔가 뭐 지현 씨에 대한 뭐 마음이 갑자기 뭐 없어지고 뭐 첫인상이 호감이고 그런 문제는 아니고 너무 소연 씨가 되게 열심히 이렇게 막 밥도 적극적으로 해주시고 호감이 가는 그냥 뭔가 그 순간에 그냥 오늘은 완전히 달라질 것 같아요.
My theory as to why I think the guys, it's most of the guys are not being as direct or committing to one girl just yet is because it is too soon and they want to keep their options open just in case that one girl they're interested in rejects them. You know, they don't want to put all their eggs in one basket like the Love Islanders say.
My eggs in one basket.
Put your eggs in one basket.
All of his eggs in one basket.
All my makes in one basket.
I would say the guy who does this the most is Moon Se-hoon.
어제 엽서 넣었던 분이랑 지금 뭔가 느낌 가는 분이랑 달라져가지고.
So it's funny how he claims to be very direct, but then he does so many indirect things. It's like, is this what they call a Korean F-boy? Oh, it's triggering me. However, there is one man who has yet to disappoint us.
우리가 누구를 이기려고 하면 우리 옆에는 패자가 있을 거고 우리가 누구를 사랑하려고 하면 사랑받는 사람이 있대요. 우리는 서로 사랑하면서 좋은 추억 만들었으면 좋겠어요.
After the first impressions, the contestants finally get an opportunity to go to paradise. Only 3 couples made it. So the remaining 3 people, which was Yeon, Chun-sik, and Se-hoon, those 3 were left rejected, stuck on Inferno. Chun-sik, the woman of your dreams is sitting right next to you. She has been with you since the beginning while you guys are cooking, eating. Like, how does he not see that? How do you not see that, Chun-sik?
아마신 편에 속하시는 것 같아서 투표를 했어요.
제가 함께 전국도에 가고 싶은 사람은 송지아 씨입니다.
Okay, so my final thoughts after watching the show. I am rooting for a lot of the couples so far, but I want to continue watching the show and see if there will be any more dramatic twists or shocking moments. Like, that's why I love watching American dating shows because there's so many changes that could happen and it's very fast-paced, whereas certain Korean dating shows that I've watched are more slow-paced. Not much happens and it's pretty predictable. So I'm really hoping that this different show structure will give some more surprising shock elements. I'm curious to see how revealing their age and the profession could possibly shift a lot of the love lines. Like for example, Jin-taek and Soyeon, they find out that Jin-taek is actually younger, 4 years younger than Soyeon, and Soyeon has never dated a younger guy. She's never been attracted to a younger guy. She freaking went on the show to avoid dating a younger guy.
그래서 연하를 안 사귀려고 솔로지옥에 왔는데 연하시네.
Okay, now I'd like to end this video with a little segment I'd like to call How to Flirt Like a Korean Influencer. If you see a girl wearing a short dress or skirt, offer her a cushion, offer her a blanket.
방석 하나 드릴까요?
네, 감사합니다. 새훈.
네, 새훈이요.
Show her that you care, that you're attentive. Maybe even offer her your apron if she's wearing a white shirt. We all know how frustrating it is to get kimchi or doenjang stains on your brand new white t-shirt.
이거 앞치마 하실래요? 흰색 나 무조건 찰 것 같아.
앞치마도 챙겨주시고 호감인 부분이 있어서 생각을 했었고.
Stand next to her and watch her lovingly as she washes your rice.
눈도 안 마주치고 그냥 이렇게 말하고 지나가고.
아, 차가 없어?
Women, actually, or men, either one, take notes on this one. Call your man 오빠, 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 오빠. Ask the person you like to hold your glasses, maybe your hat, your jacket.
이거 좀 보관해 주시면 안 돼요?
네.
감사합니다.
If I can trust you with my designer sunglasses, I can trust you with my heart. Let me know if you are interested in watching more of these videos for future episodes, because I'm gonna continue watching the show, and despite all the little jokes and pokes I made, I still am thoroughly enjoying the show, and I still really love all these contestants. I think they're really entertaining and very interesting people, so I'm curious to see how this show will end. So I highly recommend that you watch it with me and leave any of your thoughts or opinions in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Bye!